Okay, let's just cut right to it. If you are still typing prompts into Claude, copying the code, and then pasting it into your editor, you are doing 90% of the work that the AI should be doing for you. You're basically treating a world-class chef like a microwave, and it's costing you time, money, and honestly, it's producing buggy garbage.
See, just in the last few weeks, the entire game has changed. We've officially moved from AI that just talks to AI that actually does things. And this isn't some minor update, folks. This is a massive shift in how we build software, and if you're stuck in that old copy-paste workflow, you are getting left behind, like right now.
So, why do so many AI projects just fall apart? Why do they turn into this hallucinated, buggy mess? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it is not the AI's fault. It's because most of us are trying to use this incredibly powerful tool without ever reading the instruction manual. We're giving it terrible directions, and then we get mad when it gets lost.
But listen, that all stops today. Right here in this explainer, I'm going to give you the exact 5-part framework that's going to completely transform you from a code monkey, a doer, into an AI director. You're going to be the one setting the vision and letting the machine handle all the grunt work.
Look, over the last month, I have gone deep. I've tested every single major AI agent out there. And more importantly, I studied what the top 1% of users are doing that makes them so successful. And the secret? It's not that they're better coders. Not at all. The secret is that they know how to build guardrails. They're not just telling the AI what to build, they're teaching it how to think. And I've boiled that entire strategy down into one simple decision matrix for you.
Everything I'm about to show you is your blueprint to get into that top 1%. So if you are serious about this, if you want to master this new wave of AI, do yourself a huge favor. Take 1 second, hit that subscribe button for Tech Authority right below, and turn on the notifications. We break down stuff just like this every single week.
All right, you ready? Let's get into it. The first piece of the puzzle, and honestly the most important, it isn't a tool or some fancy trick. It is a complete and total shift in your mindset. This right here explains everything. The old way, that's the level 1 chatbot approach, is being the doer. You're feeding it step-by-step instructions. You copy, you paste, you debug, you repeat. It's exhausting. The new way is being the director. You're using a level 3 agentic AI. That's just a fancy way of saying an AI that can think and act on its own. You don't give it steps anymore. You give it the final outcome, and it does the rest. It plans, it reasons, it executes the entire workflow to get you there.
So how do we actually start directing? Well, you can't build a skyscraper on sand. We need a solid foundation, a single source of truth that our AI agent can count on every single time.
And that foundation is a simple little file called claude.md. Think of this file as the official company handbook for your AI. It's where you put all your global, non-negotiable rules. You know, stuff like your favorite coding language, your brand's tone of voice, your preferred file structure, anything you find yourself repeating over and over again. You write it down once, right here, and the AI reads it before every single task. No more repeating yourself, ever. Okay, foundation is set. Now we can build the actual system on top of it. This is the absolute core of the director's playbook, the agentic matrix.
See, most people just dump all of their instructions into one giant messy prompt. But the pros build a system, a hierarchy. It all starts with those global rules we just talked about in that claude.md file. That's the permanent base. Then we start adding specialized tools on top, reusable skills, expert subagents, automated hooks, and finally, MCPs to connect our AI to the outside world.
First up, skills. Just think of these as on-demand recipes for specific, repeatable tasks. A skill could be something like write a unit test for this Python function, or draft a marketing email using our exact brand voice. This is a huge deal because it means you stop reinventing the wheel every day. Seriously, one well-made skill for a task you do 10 times a day can save you an hour of boring work. Guaranteed.
Next up, subagents. This is where you really start acting like a manager. A subagent is like hiring a little specialist AI for one specific job. So you might have one that's an expert at writing super clean, documented code, and another one that's a ruthless bug tester. By delegating tasks to them, your main AI doesn't get bogged down in the weeds, and it can focus on the big picture.
Then we've got hooks. This is where the magic of automation kicks in. A hook is basically a trigger. It's an if this, then that for your AI workflow. For instance, if a brand new issue gets created in GitHub, then automatically trigger my bug fixer subagent to go analyze it.
This is how you make your AI proactive instead of just sitting around waiting for you.
And finally, MCPs, or Model Context Protocols. Don't worry about the jargon. All you need to know is that these are secure bridges that let your AI talk to all the other apps you use, like Gmail, Notion, or GitHub. It's the key that lets it read your emails, update your database, or push code right to your repository. It turns your AI into a truly integrated assistant.
So right about now, you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds incredible, but building all these custom skills and agents sounds like a ton of work. But what if I told you, you don't actually have to write them yourself?
This technique is called meta-prompting, and honestly, it feels like a cheat code for life. You can literally just give the AI your best work, a piece of code you're super proud of, a sales email that got amazing results, and you just tell it, hey, reverse engineer the patterns in this and create a reusable skill file from it. The AI learns directly from your own success and then automates it for you. It's an absolute game changer.
Now, all this power is amazing, but with great power comes great risk. This is the part that everybody on social media conveniently leaves out, but it is, without a doubt, the most important part, the safety net.
So do you really just let this autonomous AI run completely wild on your codebase for hours, burning through your money on API calls and just hoping for the best? No way, absolutely not. That's what amateurs do.
All the hype online is about what I call YOLO Mode, just letting the AI run unsupervised and seeing what happens. That is a recipe for disaster. The reality, the professional approach, is something I call architected constraints. It means you stay in the driver's seat. You build the guardrails first, and only then do you hit the gas and let the AI execute within those safe boundaries.
And your safety net really just comes down to two things that are non-negotiable. First, plan mode. You have to force the AI to write out its entire step-by-step plan before it touches a single line of code. You review it, you give it the thumbs up, and then it executes. Second, you have to be aggressive with Git version control. The AI is going to make mistakes. Committing your work all the time gives you that beautiful one-click undo button to instantly revert any chaos.
Okay, let's bring this all home. It's time to stop thinking of yourself as just another user. It's time to take your very first step as an architect.
This is your new identity. You are the AI architect. You don't lay the bricks anymore. You design the cathedral. You set the rules of the entire system, you build the safety guardrails, and you define the final outcome. The AI, it's just the incredibly fast builder that's executing your grand vision.
So what now? What's your very first step? Here's your action plan. It's super simple. For your very next project, I want you to create one claude.md file. Just put your top 3 global rules in it. Then, find one piece of your own past work that you're proud of and use meta-prompting to build your first custom skill. That's it. The second you do those two things, you will have officially stopped just using AI and you'll have started directing it. The question isn't what AI can do anymore,